I just won season 1 of Beast Games, and now I'm here at Trona Pinnacles in the middle of the desert, rucking across the entire state of California on a quest for a cure, a treatment for my son Lucas. This is day 9, and this is Ruck4Rare. There she is. Can't rock without them.
No, I'd be devastated.
Here we go. Ooh, that extra lava burger. Give me an extra pound.
192. I mean,
I was 186 when I started.
I know.
Granted, I'm wearing a little bit more jacket.
You're gaining weight.
Yeah.
You're gaining weight.
It's crazy. I think I'm gaining muscle in my traps.
118.6. So that's math.
26 pounds on the dot.
If you put the numbers together, it's called addition.
26 pounds, plus I got a couple pounds here.
All right,
that's good.
I haven't filled this with water yet. I just want to see.
You're losing weight.
I took my shoes off today. So 113.8.
213.8.
113.8. I'm a pretty little princess.
Oh, looks like you need one more pound.
138.
Senor.
All right. Well, a couple water bottles will get that.
And your shoes.
No,
no,
you're not rocking your shoes.
Shoes don't count.
Oh, here's one. Is this a pound? No, it literally weighs nothing. So after I have none of my snacks and I have none of my water. So by the time I've got 3 or 4 of these in the bag, my little Merce full of snacks.
You're gonna have to take his word.
Can you do that?
I mean, he's proved it to us once.
I mean, I can.
I trust him.
You know, we can put in more. It'll be there. It'll be there. And plus, this coffee cup will be full. Like, I'm gonna be doing curls all morning for Rare.
How's it feel to be at a Starbucks for the first time in a week?
It feels good. And they have my favorite sparkling water, Spindrift Lemon. Hey, Tyler, thank you for introducing me to this like 5 years ago. But I've been to the Starbucks twice before on our training ruck.
It's true.
I think we went twice in like 2 hours.
Yeah, we literally drank coffee, drove somewhere else, came back and got more coffee.
Yeah. So I'm a sucker for an Americano and an apple.
Sure, for good idea.
Let me put that in my pocket.
I'm gonna be honest, I've been liking starting the day wearing my bear sweater.
Yep.
Because my family got it for me, and it's just like that hug.
Oh.
Oh, wait, I didn't start Strava. We're 2+ steps, everyone.
You got your morning bear hug.
I got my morning bear hug from
the family
From
Grant.
the family. Team Grant, represent. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, run?
Starting, yeah.
I don't think we should
we're
run.
not that ambitious.
Starting ruck.
Morning number 9.
Nuevo.
How you feeling?
Feel good. Ankles, or where I'm feeling it today.
Yep.
Feet feel well rested. But Chef Style is going to be Steward Style today. He's going to, I think, do laundry for us, which is very sweet.
I mean, again, the team that we have to pull this off, guys, we've got support, we've got security, we've got a film team working with us, an editor. There's like 75 people behind the scenes. No, it actually feels like it though, but no, our team is incredible. Today, Laric is actually supposed to show up if he can. He might try to find us in the middle of our ruck and join us.
It's kind of like a mystery. Like, I trust that he'll show up, but it's kind of hard to track us down. So I gave him a pin and said, we'll be in or around this place by the time you get here. So
he's also a fire chief. So I mean, if something comes up,
he's resourceful. He knows how to carry weight. He knows how to problem solve.
I'm wondering if, I mean, as much of a beast as he is, depending on how long he has to ruck, maybe he's just gonna wanna, maybe he's gonna wanna take all of it.
Hold front and back. Hey, by the way, it looks like our breakfast
of champions.
Popcorners. Hey, Popcorners, this is not an ad, this is not a spot.
No.
But depending on how good these taste, maybe it will be someday.
I mean, I love these. I actually eat these a lot when I go out fishing with Jacob. We'll be heading out to sea and I will destroy a full bag of these.
Oh.
So I'm excited.
All right, popcorners, here we go. I got the sea salt.
Oh, you messed up. That's good, but these are better.
I know, but in the morning, I just don't, I want a neutral taste.
No way. Okay, you got neutral taste. See, I've got the sweet, so it's more like that kettle corn.
Okay.
And to me, it's more of like that cinnamon breakfast.
It's like the kettle corn. It literally says kettle corn. Hey, you know, mine is kind of like that sea salt.
Try that.
Wow. Oh,
See?
it's delicious. But
That's not neutral enough for breakfast.
But the sea salt for me right now, hey, cheers.
To each their own. Again, walking through our first town since the ruckus started. This is the town of Trona. This is this cool kind of vibe town of mineral mining and just trying to survive out in the middle of nowhere. We're gonna bust through this town and see how far we can make it to Ridgecrest today. We want to make the $100,000 reminder.
Yep.
And tell everyone what's on the line.
Yep, 100,000. We are going to do karaoke together, which will be awesome. But one of us is going to dress up in a sweet little outfit that is wardrobed by our costume director, Steidel.
We're also talking about, after we reach that, doing another mile marker where someone has to ruck in said outfit. We do need to keep comfort, like chafing in mind.
Yep.
So it depends on what that costume is. Maybe it'll be for a couple miles, or we'll get a ridiculous rucking outfit for one of us to wear.
That's gonna be great.
I mean, how great would it be? Like if we can get to the point where maybe it's $10,000 marker donations, we just start passing off these ridiculous outfits.
And if it's something that's even crazy, maybe you can ship it to us at a local post office and we'll wear that costume. Or if you got a cool brand.
Ooh, yeah, if someone wants to drop a big donation and send an outfit in general, that would be great.
Yeah.
$20,000 donation, we'll give you a P.O. box to ship an outfit and we'll rock it out.
And send him a razor. He'll even, no, he won't.
I like how that stopped there. But maybe Jimmy, Mr. Beast, maybe if he was willing to make like a staggering donation, maybe at the end of this, I could shave it.
That'd be sweet. And we'll take
or Elon Musk. If Elon is willing to meet with you to talk about creatine, I'll shave my beard. I'll do that for you.
That'd be sweet.
I'll do that for you.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
And Jimmy, if you want to send us some Feastables, we need some yummy, well-sourced chocolate.
Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to have that little bit of energy boost midday. What's up, man? Good. See, this is the shirt that I want. Like
I know.
The Columbia one. What's up, dude?
What's up? It's good to see you.
What's up, brother? It's cool to see you. How was it? So you got off your shift and drove right here?
Yeah, little 72-hour shift and come.
Little 72.
Love
About
it.
time.
Yeah.
Do something.
I know. I showed up late.
Guys, if you don't know, Laric, his number is 831, and he competed for the island, and if I'm not mistaken, won.
So he was the guy, the handsome guy with the headband on and the big smile the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you were one of my favorite people competing for the island. Oh. So when it came to you getting voted off, it like broke our hearts. We were advocating on the boat.
Mine too.
I'm like, he's a fire captain. He does so much. And you're like, Chief, it's Chief. Where's the captain?
It's captain.
Yeah.
It's captain.
Come on.
I couldn't remember which one I was getting beat up for. You hit me so hard, I couldn't remember. So we are about to go on a side quest. We just left this beautiful town, but there's a place called Trona Pinnacle. It's an extra 10 miles out of the way, but wonder if you want to help us carry some of this weight, and we'll go check out this insane rock formation.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I got a ruck. Can I carry your guys' weight, or I'd like to just help carry the weight?
Lucas weighs 52 pounds.
Okay.
So we're carrying 52 pounds between us at least every day.
Okay.
So we have to, between us three, carry 52. So if we're all gonna split it equally, it'd be 17 and a third. What do you usually ruck with?
30. So let's do this. This is my thinking that I've been thinking about. You guys have been doing this for a long time. I'm just gonna be here for the day. Why don't you guys let me have half of what, so 26 pounds, and you guys split the other half amongst you two, so that you guys can have a little breather.
A little reprieve. Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
And I'll try to take most of the weight today and see if I can keep up.
If you guys didn't know who Laric was, this is who he is. Always helping out. I love it. Cool. Let's
Good with that?
adjust our rucks and get rolling.
Sweet.
Cool.
All right.
I got 24 in here right now.
And then
I have more.
Well, if you got 24 with
And then
water,
food and
yeah.
water.
you're over 30.
Okay.
So
I have not weighed this, so I don't
So, I
know.
mean, if he's got a 24 in there, plus that, plus the bag, it's 30.
yeah,
Okay.
so we'll call that 30. So then you and I will split.
With a 10 and my thing, I got 14 pounds, so we're good.
They call me Pancho Pocket.
I did not account for cold and rain.
I know.
I just got a little.
Well, it was interesting. We were getting coffee for the first time at a Starbucks in like a week.
Yeah.
And we ran into a couple of police officers outside this who told us that it was going to rain. I'm like, does that happen often? He's like, every once in a while, a little sprinkle, then like a flash flood. And I was like, well, let's hope this is the sprinkle. I'm going to switch out plates and let's get after it.
Okay.
Walking through Furnace Creek, man, it was hot, and whether it was the dust or the salt, or a combination, my eyes, like I took out my contacts with like a mile to go in the day, and it was just
Shoot.
burning.
I bet.
It seems like it was 3 weeks ago, but it was a week ago.
Yeah, just a week. It's on Netflix. It's called Awake. We counted quarters for 24 hours straight without like help. Like you had to just keep tracking your head. And then after you counted, they eliminated whoever counted the worst or whoever counted the least. And then the rest of you played games that were supposed to be hard when you're tired.
Yeah.
And it came down to me and Jace to hit the final two.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? All right, so Trona Pinnacles. Apparently there's some pretty cool rocks. I don't know if you saw them when we were walking in, but it kind of looks like the Apple emoji when you type in desert.
Yeah.
So it looks pretty cool.
Nice.
It's 5 miles off our path. You're carrying more weight than we are because you're carrying the burden. You good for it?
Oh, I'm absolutely good. I'm here for you guys. You guys want to go wherever you want, I'm going to follow you.
Dude, love it, man. Well, it's kind of like,
Find a shortcut?
we're going to go see the Trona Pinnacles.
Is that shorter?
I think it's longer, but I think it's cooler.
And there's a film crew there filming a movie.
Indiana
sweet.
Jones?
I'm pretty sure that's right now.
What is the movie?
I don't know. It looks Star Warsy. Oh, it's Star Trek.
2? Planet of
of
the
the
Apes?
Dude,
Let's go!
Yeah, this is for Jeremy.
for real.
Jeremy, we have to go now.
you started in Planet of the Apes, didn't you?
I did.
All right, let's go.
Let's get after it.
Welcome.
2-foot tower. So how far away is this from where you grew up?
This, let's see.
It usually took you 3 hours to get to Trona if you
It
went.
was 3.5 from Vegas, so it's an hour and a half to Beatty, so 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Get yourself a little bit closer. Yeah, we gotta keep the ruck on. Oh. So
It's raining. In case you guys didn't notice for the last 8 miles.
Yeah.
you really don't feel it while you're rucking. At least I don't.
You know, if I just wish that there was some way that I could have checked the weather before I came, so I wasn't stuck in my work sweater. But someone should invent something that can tell somebody that.
I'm sure you can like get the newspaper or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get the newspaper when we get back.
So a question I've been meaning to ask you. because I never did ask you why. When we chose to compete for the island, you were early, so you were on chopper number 3.
Yeah.
Did you know like right away you wanted to do it?
Yeah, I think pretty immediately I was like, I'm doing this thing. So one of the reasons was it was mathematically the best chance to like walk away with something. And then the other, maybe less known reason is I was socially drained. I had such a hard time like navigating everybody. And even still, just the 60 of us, it was just, there's a lot of them I didn't know.
Yeah.
Like the first time I'd ever seen them, I swear, I was like, I don't know who you are. And so I was just like, I'm going to go where there's the least amount of people.
I see a cabana that I can shut the blinds.
Yep. And I really loved my short time on the island. I got to do a whole day there, but I really enjoyed it. And like, it was fun talking to those 10 people, and a lot of them I didn't really know until then, but I can handle 10. 60 was a little harder for me.
I was with you. I was socially drained. I remember getting on the yacht and watching the competitions. I was like almost all the way in the back. I was just like, I just need a little break.
Yeah.
But when the episode came out, that was like the turning point of the show where it's like, oh my gosh, like I actually can get to know characters.
Yeah.
Like this is sweet. Did you watch that episode with people at your fire station?
Yeah. Yeah. We, most of the episodes, especially if I was at work the day it dropped, we all sat down as a crew and just watched it. And basically it came down to teasing me, you know, and what the heck did you do? You should have just raised your hand. And that
You should have got back on the boat.
Just left.
I mean,
but
did they love it? Did they think it was so fun?
They got a kick out of it. I still to this day, if I go to a different station than my own for an overtime shift or something, it's all day long. What about this? How is this? How is Mr. Beast? How is this? It just filled in questions all day long, which it's really fun. I actually enjoy it. So.
And so whose idea was it to sign up for Beast Games for you?
It was mine.
Okay.
I saw an ad for it, and I was like, yeah, I just like competing.
Yeah.
I like doing that kind of stuff. Something that nobody else really gets to do all that often. Because I remember as a kid, you guys remember like Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Oh my gosh.
That was my dream as a child. Like,
was this a show?
Yeah, it was like one of the OG like kid game shows. And I was like, always dreamed of going on that. And once I became an adult, I'm like, oh, all you have to do is apply and just.
Sweet.
Yep. So that was it. Just fulfilling my childhood dreams.
Well, that being said, what's next? Like, would you sign up for season 2?
Oh, absolutely. I'd do season 2. I'd do any of his YouTube videos. I'd go on Amazing Race. Like, I would love it. Me and my sister Heather have been trying to get on Amazing Race for a while now.
Have you guys applied yet for the upcoming season?
Yeah, we just did.
Okay.
Yeah, we just did. So
without spoiling anything, I mean, are you willing to share kind of like, because you think about these videos, you're trying to squeeze in your personality and what makes you guys unique and fun in a matter of minutes. Mm-hmm. Did you guys do anything unique?
She did it all without me.
No way.
She didn't even tell me this time. She goes, "Hey, I applied this for Amazing Race." I was like, "Okay." Like, so I have no idea what she did for the video.
Oh my gosh. Well, you guys would be awesome because I got to know her at the games. And it's just, and she's as fun and as intense as you are.
Oh yeah.
Like, but like also like
more so.
super friendly and like, you guys are. That would be. I'd watch you guys.
Yeah, she was so much better at the social game, and I was grateful that she was there as long as she was, because she, I was around her and making friends through her and stuff like that. So yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it's always like my benefit of being friends with Patrick from day zero. It's like, okay, he knows everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man.
So speaking of fielding questions, I do field a lot of questions about you and your son. And so I'm a firefighter, and we're in the medical community. We're all EMTs or medics. And so the medicine side of him is a curiosity of ours.
Yeah.
And so one of the questions I've been asked, I got 2 questions for you, but one that I've been asked is, we understand that he's got the creatine transporter deficiency, so he's not getting creatine to the brain, right?
Correct, yeah.
Does he have other medical problems that come from that, or is it just strictly with the brain development?
Yeah, I mean, creatine goes not only to your brain, but also to your muscles.
Right.
So technically, he doesn't have the transporter that takes it to the brain or to the muscles.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but he's a big boy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, like, he was hypotonal, so very low muscle tone growing up. We supplement with creatine, arginine, glycine, and betaine. And betaine's another source of energy. So he takes a cocktail 3 times a day of these powders that just taste horrible.
Yeah.
And God bless him, he drinks them down.
Yeah.
There's no scientific evidence that it does anything to help, but the risk is very, very low.
Yeah.
So we kind of are flooding the system in hopes that some of it at least gets to the muscles.
Right.
But yeah, symptoms that come from this are, low muscle tone, cognitively delayed, developmentally delayed. 3 out of 5 kiddos are epileptic, so have seizures.
Okay.
Some kids have had seizures so bad that they had to have brain surgery.
Oh.
So it's, and as you get older and kind of reach puberty, kind of seizures start to become more prevalent. So it's, and then just communication is one of the hardest things for him.
Yeah.
Because, imagine you're operating on low battery mode at all times. Because ATP is the primary energy source for the brain, but creatine is always in there sourcing it, because your brain literally never stops even when you're sleeping. So it's just one of those things where he needs more rest than most people.
Yeah.
And is just constantly on kind of low power mode from a cognitive perspective and a developmental perspective.
Gotcha. Good. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
So the other question is kind of twofold, is did it take a while to realize that he had this thing, and the other part to that is how did you go about getting it diagnosed? Because I've heard you say it was very hard to get diagnosed. And what were the steps in that, and did you really have to push harder and harder and harder to get somebody to figure it out?
Totally. I mean, like, in retrospect, it's actually very simple to diagnose. Like, you can really get an idea that someone has creatine transport deficiency by a urine and a blood test.
Wow.
But you have to request that lab.
Yeah.
And no one's doing it.
Yeah.
So for us, is about 8 months, he was just missing milestones. Like, couldn't sit upright, would fall over, wasn't crawling like his older brother, wasn't making a ton of noises. So we go to the pediatrician, they're like, just probably delayed.
Yeah.
Then we go to a specialist, and they're like, yeah, he's definitely developmentally delayed. Well, what's the reason? We don't know.
Yeah.
And so then we go get his hearing test. Like, maybe he's deaf, maybe he can't hear.
Yeah.
So we hooked him up, but he couldn't communicate.
Right.
So we had to do it while he's sleeping and see how the brain responds to sounds on kind of some type of machine.
Yeah.
Then we did eye tests, and finally we called in like every favor to anybody who's ever had any challenges with medicine or has connections to the hospital. And like, you need to get an MRI.
Yeah.
This one guy we talked to the day before the MRI is like, no, you need to get an MRS. Let me call the geneticist or the radiologist and see. So they made a phone call, added it at the last second. MRI was perfect. His white matter in his brain was great.
Yeah.
The MRS showed the creatine just stopped. So through an MRS, and he had to be sedated for it, that's when we found out that he had CTD. And as a family, we're kind of like, oh my gosh, this is so great that we have a diagnosis. I look online and we're like,
oh,
there's no treatment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was kind of like bittersweet. It's nice to know, but there wasn't anything that we could fix. Yeah. And I remember a friend of mine, or it might have been, one of the practitioners, like, for situations like this, you just have to work your way into going from fixing to connecting. And so, like, instead of just trying to fix my son, it's how do I connect with him?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what's given me so much peace of mind.
Cool. That's awesome.
Good question,
Thank
man.
you. Yeah, thank you. Like I said, I've got a lot of questions about it, and everyone's been asking me those two specifically because they were just so curious about the medical aspect of it and what goes behind it and stuff like that.
But the crazy thing is if, fast forward 5 years and there's a treatment, you can get diagnosed at birth, start receiving a treatment within a week, and you could have a normal life.
Really?
Yeah. Like
okay, that's actually was one of my questions I forgot about, was like, if you do find the cure, does he kind of just start from ground zero and it develops from there? Or from where he is, now he starts
developing. Yeah,
so
what the doctors say, and that they, I've gotten to know a lot of these researchers and medical doctors, and they're like, it doesn't matter what age you are. If you get creatine to the brain, you will see marked differences.
Wow.
Just because you actually have the energy for your brain to create different pathways and synapses and actually be able to process things. So it's like, it doesn't matter if you're 50 or if you're, 5 days old, if you get creatine to your brain and it's deficient right now, it'll help a ton.
Yeah.
So that's what, like, in my mind, I was daydreaming yesterday, like being in an RV with him in the front seat, and he goes, "Oh, Dad, what's that?" And it doesn't matter what age he is. Like, for him to be able to process and communicate would be a dream.
Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, that'd be cool to dream about. I mean, and even if Lucas doesn't get the help, like, I feel like what you guys are doing is going to set the way for so many more kids, right? Because you've probably said it's underdiagnosed, I imagine, because it's so hard to find in the first place. Well, not hard, but difficult to get the process going.
And you got to push for it. You got to be stubborn. And sometimes it's like, you want to throw your hands up. And my wife and I wanted to a couple times in the journey, but the ultimate goal, and this is like, Lucas looks at me and goes, "Hey, Dad, I'm good."
Yeah.
Like, he's just a happy, sweet boy.
That's cool. Yeah.
But the ultimate legacy that we could leave is, in 5 years, like I said, a kid's diagnosed at birth, treated within a week, and lives a normal life and could be a firefighter like you, that's
polar bear hunter, like
polar bear hunter,
saver,
polar bear guard.
polar bear saver.
But they have the option.
Yeah, for sure. That's way cool.
How long have you been a firefighter?
So I've been with the city of Las Vegas for 11 years. I've been a captain for the last year and a half or so. For most of it, I worked downtown, right by Fremont Street, like in the heart of it. And I loved it, man. It's so fun. It's so fun down there.
What's the craziest thing, like when you came home and told your wife, "You're not going to believe what happened today"?
So one of the biggest jokes that we have in our family that's been running for years is we do get a lot of like funny calls. Obviously there's some pretty traumatic stuff that are less fun to talk about, but there's some funny ones that we love talking about. And me and my partner got called into this guy, full-grown man, and he goes, we walk into his apartment, and he goes, "Stop, don't come any closer." And we're like, "What's up?" He's like, "I don't want you to catch what I have." And we're like, "Oh, shoot, like, okay, something bad's about to happen." And he goes, "My friend was over here the other day, and he gave me the hiccups."
No way.
And we're like, and he's 100% serious, right? And me and my partner, we just love having fun. I literally cower behind my partner, like, "We got to get a mask on this guy." Like, we got, we're just going with it. And so that's been brought home. I told my family about that. So anytime my kids get the hiccup, they come running, "Dad, we got to call 911. Yes. I need help."
Quarantine.
Yeah. So
Dude, that's
fun
great.
little calls like that just like are fun to bring home and just make us laugh. Yeah.
Well, I hope this guy's watching this.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, well, we got him to the hospital and got him the help that he needed.
Yeah, exactly. He needed some help.
Yeah.
Well, beautiful, man. Well, I'm glad that your station loved watching you and rooting you on and razzing you. Obviously, that's part of the game.
I'm just glad they didn't have any footage of me crying, because I'm like, that would have been brutal for me.
Well, actually, that's a surprise.
Yeah.
We have the exclusive footage.
Here you go.
Rolling here. No, we don't actually.
Oh, bummer.
Laric, thank you again for helping actually carry the burden.
Yeah, dude, it's been so much fun. I'm so glad I got to come out here with you guys, and sorry I arrived late, but a few miles down, but I'm like, man, I need to run ahead and gain him back.
Well, it's great. I mean, and just as Jeremy said, so Laric is the first one. So he's the third Beast Games contestant to join us, the first one to take the burden off our shoulders, which is awesome. So thanks for offering that.
Yeah, man.
It helps a ton, man.
You guys have been doing it a long time. I'm just here for the day. I feel like I could help a lot for the day and give you guys a little break, because you guys have been doing a ton, and this is not easy. You guys have been killing it.
Almost halfway.
I mean, I love the symbolism of it, though. Like, we all have really hard days where we can't carry the weight all on our own. So for someone to be able to come and take a larger portion, it's a great example of what I think we should be doing for each other. And again, man, just stepping up and being a stud. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm glad you guys let me come.
And that's kind of what it's like as a special needs parent. Like, Jen and I are like, we both can't have a bad day. So if one of us is having a bad day, the other person has to step up and kind of carry things for the others. And I'm sure a lot of other rare disease and special needs families are like ours. So it's This is when you offered that. That's what I was thinking about. Like, oh, this is like, okay, this is Jen seeing me having a bad day. She's gonna carry a ton of the weight. And Jen, God bless you. I promise you, I'm gonna get home by your birthday. So we better get back out there and get rucking soon.
Yeah, the miles aren't gonna get themselves, but come on.
This is a cool spot for sure.
And we're over a half marathon, so
Heck yeah.
Congrats.
let's see if the rain holds off, and we've got about 3 hours.
Cool.
All right, let's go.
Feet are feeling it a little bit, but that cold helped. Who has a guess? What's our final verdict for the day, gentlemen?
Heck yeah.
Let's see. 23.1.
Whoa!
Let's go!
Heck yeah.
New Beast Games fellow record. You beat Jordan. He had 23.07.
But he wasn't with us for the first 3 miles.
I missed the first 3 miles.
But he does have the record for the guest that has carried the most weight.
Yeah.
And the guest that has carried the most weight the furthest.
Our tip.
Thanks, Harrison.
So, 23.1. It's another solid day. The rain, I feel like, helped. And then having Captain America come and literally take half of our weight, like that almost felt like a free day. If we could get that, rolling in a little late because I wanted coffee, it's my fault. But without your help, dude, we wouldn't have been able to pull this 23 miles off.
Dude, I'm glad I was able to be here because it was a lot more, like, I knew it'd be fun, but this was like a blast, like, in all honesty. It was obviously hard, freaking rucking, my shoulders are burning, feet are a little numb a little bit now, especially because they got a little damp, but I had a blast with you guys. That was a ton of fun.
Dude, thank you for coming. I mean,
Yeah.
the fact that we went from Death Valley heat to overcast, cloudy, rainy day, it feels like a weird journey into week 2.
I mean, I have 2 shirts on. I feel like Patrick. I have 3 shirts on and this jacket, and I was still chilly. Hey, Patrick, I feel for you. I get it. I might need to wear another beanie tomorrow.
that Columbia stuff comes in.
That'd be sweet.
Get some stuff like that.
Well, shall we?
Yes. Friendly reminder of what's on the line. Does Laric know what's on the line?
Lyric,
I need a reminder.
I'll give you a reminder. So
Yeah.
the next kind of milestone for us is to get to 100,000 in donations, which gets us to us both singing karaoke.
Oh, yes.
And we're gonna
And Chef.
Chef Steidel, we're gonna flip a coin, and whoever loses, Steidel is gonna pick out a costume for the loser, and they have to sing karaoke in that.
Yes.
Or open mic.
That's fantastic.
He really loves to distinguish between karaoke and open mic.
Yeah.
Isn't there a difference?
There is, but hey, bring your guitar wherever you want. You have a guitar?
I'll find one.
He will. So let's get to it. Oh, wow. Let me see. Oh, this is great. We're going to start at the bottom. Muhammad, thank you so much for your contribution. Muhammad Maykal. So, dude, thank you so much. Carrie, dropping a cool 100. That's Carrie with a K. Thank you so much. Big Ben, I like this one because it's in denomination of 831. Big Ben did $83.10. That's 831 times 10.
That's pretty good.
And he says, love the journey and your openness about faith. I'm a pastor in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, home of the Honey Stinger. It's home of the Honey Stinger? Honey Stinger. I had like 14 of those today.
Yeah, you did.
Holy cow.
You did. I watched him eat them all.
Steamboat Springs was the first place I ever skied in the West. Love Steamboat Springs. Hey, thank you so much, Big Ben. Charlotte, another 8310.
Y'all want me to just carry Jeff's weight?
You don't know me, but I feel like I know you. That's cute. Sweet. Rooting for you every day, and I believe you can make a big difference in the world. Keep up the good work. Charlotte, a fan from Norway.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's awesome. Thanks, Charlotte. Reina Romero, thank you so much. Debbie, another $100 donation from Debbie.
Nice.
Oh, here's a special one. I could have taken some great pictures on the road, but still proud of you boys. $24.93. This is from Hipchensky Photography. I know, Hipchensky, you do great work. Hipchensky, thanks so much. Next time, I don't know if Harry will let you come on staff, because he's got some really high standards. Anonymous 52, Roger 104. Thanks, Roger. And here it is. We have an anonymous donation. Actually, it's a winky face.
Oh.
$8,904.24. And the comment is, see you at karaoke. Because that puts us at $100,000 on the dot.
Heck yeah.
Unbelievable. Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
Laric
That's
bringing the good luck, the good juju,
fantastic.
the good vibes. We're going to go karaokeing in Chef style. Get that coin ready. Because you're going to find something really, really special for this guy to wear. And while you're singing karaoke, I'm going to eat a honey stinger.
Man, I love that. That is the honey stinger. All right, well, we better go pick our songs.
Better go pick our songs. If there are any more that we missed today, we will get them, and we'll read them off tomorrow.
Suggestions.
Yes, I think this is one area that we need your help. Help us get creative. Help us find some funky things to do.
What do you want us to sing at karaoke and open mic night?
Yeah.
Wait, what's that?
What do you want us to sing at karaoke and open mic night?
Yeah, put it.
And should we be able to choose, or should we have to choose for each other?
Okay, these are things to think about. But by the way, we're only halfway there. We'll sing karaoke again. This is the first time.
Yeah, but officially tomorrow, when we hike into Ridgecrest, karaoke.
Officially tomorrow. Today's Tuesday or Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Oh yeah, there's karaoke on Thursdays. Okay, there we have it. This is day 9. Special guest Laric 895. Crush it on the island.
Thanks for having me.
And we will see you tomorrow at Ruck4Rare.
Howdy!